The Stafford Speedway weekly highlights are presented by GAF Roofing.
And we are underway.
Green flag is out. First feature event of the night comes rumbling down into turn number one. It is Patno making his magic on the inside. Lavoie to the outside. All of a sudden, before they get one lap into the record books, we've got great battles up front. Adrian Paradis trying to hold on back in that third row. He gets shuffled to the top side. Serdell is in trouble, Kyle, to the top of the racetrack.
Everybody goes by to his inside as we watch the battle for the lead shaping up at the front. Patno and Clement. Here comes Matt Clement, car 59 with the run off of turn number 2 on Gary Patno for the top spot. Devin Jensick right there in third in car 23.
Devin Jensick moves in, 3 cars bidding for the same airspace. Off the turn, Matt Clement becomes a brand new leader. Patno is stuck in the outside lane.
Gary Patno now looking to regain some lost spots. He is now in third. One car breaks loose. That's Connor Jensick mid-pack. Everybody goes to his outside. We'll stay under green for now.
There's no question about it. He gets crossed up, spins. But back up front, the caution flag comes out. In about a quarter of a lap, Patno is struggling. Here comes a 24. Out the road there, 3 wide off turn 4.
Something wrong with the Patno car, number 22. Well off the pace after running up front in the first half of this event.
When they cross the stripe this time, Devin Jensick into second. Matt Winters is in third. Good run for Michael Hopkins in the top 4. And then it's Kyle Thoreau in position number 5. And here comes Lavoie. Lavoie back in the thick of things.
Kevin Cormier had an issue a moment ago off of turn 4. It looks like Shelby Swan also has spun.
Theriault right there to the bottom. Here comes Hopkins out in front. Matt Clement, an easy victory. Not the same for second on back. Matt Clement will take down the win. Devin Jensick will finish in second. Kyle Theriault, great run for third.
Here they come off turn 4. 30 laps for the late models under the green flag. Chris Buffoni will lead the field into turn number 1. PJ Zarella to the outside finds immediate pressure from Tom Butler to the bottom for the runner-up spot.
No question, Butler quickly moves into place. Look a little further back. Bottom of the top 5. Alexander Fern moves into the 4th spot. Here comes Alexander Fern. Down the back straightaway. We've got trouble.
Trouble back straightaway. Couple cars piling in. Glenn Reen, one of them. Daryl Keene in the 79 appears to be one. And
looks like the 40, one of the Saunders twins, is involved. Glenn Reen had no place to go in that situation. And it all began directly in front of him. Here they come. Equal start this time. Buffoni, slight advantage. Let's see what's going to happen off turn number 2. Buffoni to the inside. Butler up on the wheel by a fender into turn 3. Here comes Alexander Fern. Off the turn. Well, we have a brand new leader at the line.
Top 3 cars break away. Andrew Duran way out of shape in 5th, and car number 43 gathers it back as the top 3 once again break away. Alex Fern right there in 3rd, but nowhere to go. Buffoni to the inside, Butler to the outside as they race for the top spot.
Side by side, they come off the turn. Butler digging in deep. The veteran from Stafford Springs, the Mean Green Machine, takes over the lead by inches. Buffoni gathers it back. The blue and white number 07, side by side, but Butler has the advantage. Fern waiting in the wings. That's Alexander Fern. Off the turn. They touch. Butler goes around. Alexander Fern squeaks away. Everybody scrambles. Tom Fern to the top side, and Tom Butler is left behind. But she continues to maintain the lead. The big question, does she have enough to hold on as we are at the halfway when they come back to the stripe?
15 down, 15 to go. We might have a new leader by the time they get back here. Here comes Bobby Stirk to the bottom of Alexandra Fern for the race lead at the stripe. It's close, but it's Stirk by just 0.7 of a second. Will lead at halfway. The door remains open for Adam Gray, who will take the 2nd spot, and just like that, Fern will get in the line in 3rd. nearly got the 9 out of shape off of the corner. Sturck maintains the top spot. Alex Fern has her hands full as well. Here comes Paul Verrecchio in the 39.
Back up front, here comes Gray. He sees clean air to the inside. Sturck digs in on the outside. Look at the bid for the 3rd spot. Verrecchio and Alexander Fern, they're side by side all over the racetrack.
Including up front, here comes Adam Gray, back to turn 1, becomes the new race leader. Sturck trying to do the crossover off of turn number 2. Not enough room on the bottom. That allows Verrecchio to close in and challenge Sturck for the runner-up spot. Gray gets away at the point. Here comes Alex Fern. She's not out of this yet. Wants to be on at least the podium here tonight. Running in 4th, and now there's a problem for Sturck in turn 1. A lot of smoke out of the number 9 car.
Heartbreaker for Sturck after leading the event. Adam Gray is there. Verrecchio is moving in. Adam Gray, 2-time repeat winner. He'll cross the line first. Paul Verrecchio to finish in 2nd. Chris Meyer, great run for 3rd. To the stripe they come, and car number 15 quickly jumps to the front of the field. Sean Petlock, but it's short-lived.
And outside lane's good into turn number 1, but by the time they get to turn 2, it's going to be Daniel Chuck that battles back. 3 wide for 2nd. Brandon Warren thought better of it in turn 3 with Lafayette to the outside of Petlock for that position. 1st and 2nd about to be joined by Haidar in 3rd.
Meanwhile, Trot has off the pace just a bit. That works to the advantage. Back up front, top 3. Chris Danielchuk looking for his 2nd career win. Here comes Jason Lafayette. But Travis Haidar, car number 11, started 11th on the field. Muscles his way to the inside. Off the turn, back to the stripe. It is Jason Lafayette. He becomes the leader, but he is hunted down by the number 11 of Travis Haidar.
Haidar up to 2nd, and he has not had the aid of a caution to try to get to the front of the field after starting outside of the top 10. Here he comes off of turn 4 to the bottom of the racetrack with 6 laps to go, challenging Jason Lafayette for the race lead in turn 1.
Oh, they
Lafayette
touch.
not in, and Haidar may have a tire down in turn 2. We'll see. There was contact. Haidar hangs on to it, but is a bit off the pace in turn 3.
There's no question about it. He apparently has cut a tire, and a brilliant run all of a sudden ends with misfortune. Travis Downey thinking about points, but he's thinking about a victory. He's got 1 car between him and victory lane.
2 laps to go here for the street stocks. And Downey steps out of line in turn 1, right to the bottom of the racetrack on Jason Lafayette, who did not give him any room into the corner, maintains the race lead. 1 lap to go.
Well, it appears that he is moving in within striking distance. It is Jason Raymond getting closer to try to make a bid for the lead. There is less than 2 turns remaining. Jason Lafayette has fought off the best, the 1 and 2 men in the point standings. Here comes Jason Raymond. Off turn number 4, Jason Lafayette will take down the win. Great run for Jason Raymond in 2nd. Brandon Warren showing consistency. The GAF Modified Masters about to go green off turn 4.
Ron Silk with the jump on the front row as 25 Modifieds thunder into turn number 1 for the first of 100 laps. Perry and Pastriak side by side for 2nd, then Pitcat in 4th, all behind Ron Silk, who picks up where he left off earlier this season after winning the Napa Spring Sizzler.
Jacob Perry moves quickly into 2nd. Woody Pitcat settles back into position number 4, trying to get by Kopsik. Smoke developing from the number 50, the Adam Scavora prepared car.
That's Ronnie Williams. Slow
off the pace. That's
trouble. Turn number 4. 1 car goes around. Might be Rafrano. It is in the 48, while running in the top 10, was 9th at the time.
They're going to the rears to get tires on the 21. Also, rear tires on the 16 for Ron Silk. The 5 of Pasiak has come in. They're going to right side tires. In front of me, Woody Pitcat, they're working on the left side of that car.
6 cars stayed out. The rest of the field came in. Matt Swanson, car number 25. Matty Swanson was out in front and gone at one point. Ronnie Silk moves to the inside. Bottom of the racetrack. Going, gone. Silk back in command of this event. The GAF Modified Masters. And $12,000 goes to the winner, Ron Silk.
We are underway for 40 laps with Tato and the 3-time and defending champion to the outside lane in car number 81. Immediately finds pressure from RJ Marcotte to his inside for the runner-up spot as Kopech gets away at the point.
Kopech runs like a rocket to the point at the front of the field. Flynn couldn't do it that time, Kyle, but here comes Corey DiMatteo. And now look at Mikey Flynn. Flynn sinks it in at a ton. Almost there. But it is still Kopech. But for how long?
As they battle hot and heavy, it's allowed Corey DiMatteo to close in, Michael Jarvis to close in, Todd Owen not too far out of the picture in 5th. For the 3rd time by, they go nose to turn 1. New leader, Mikey Flynn, able to clear Dylan Kopech. Door remains open for Corey DiMatteo, who goes to the bottom on Kopech for 2nd.
Mikey Flynn is about to head to Napa Victory Lane. It is Mikey Flynn to win. Dylan Kopech to finish in 2nd. 3rd goes to Marcelo Rafano. Green flag about to come out.
One car, Matt Brewer, doesn't come up to speed in the 51, keeps that car to the far left and nearly in the infield dirt as everybody else goes to his outside. Blocks him with the race lead up the back straightaway. Frank Litwell out of line for 3rd on Anglace. In fact, they're doubled up from about 3rd on back through the field.
They certainly are. 3rd to the bottom of the top 15.
Casey Vogt in 2nd, but finding a lot of pressure from Nick Anglace, who has the momentum built and wound up in the outside lane. He'll go to 3rd, to 2nd, and maybe to the lead in turn 4 on Bloxham.
What a move, outside to inside. Car number 10, Nick Anglace, moves to the front of the class, and he will take over the lead. 3 circuits in, 1.5 miles.
She too having to dig her way through the field.
Meanwhile, keep your eyes on the 7.
Oh, trouble. Hubby
trouble.
Gets into Midford, and everybody, well, not everybody's going to escape. Amanda West will become involved with Jason Chapman. It looks like Cassandra Cole.
He takes over 3rd position. Sammy Anderson.
No, Alex Pearl got stuffed into the outside wall. One car comes across in the face of traffic, and wow, Karsten Cole barely missed that. Others did not, including
Christopher
Bennett
Vians.
and Vians and Lapooch.
And the green is back out.
Back to turn 1. Anglace with the advantage this time, but how about Chris Matthews? 3 wide for the race lead from 3rd to 1st. By the time they get to turn 3, Matthews goes to the point. A 20-time winner looking for number 21 here tonight in turn 4 for the final time.
Off turn number 4. Chris Matthews is back in winning form here at Stafford. Nick Anglace to finish in 2nd. Tyler Chapman for 3rd.